Good morning everyone, KerryPlays here. Welcome back to my channel. We are currently looking at some screenshots of the before of Willow Creek library because we are about to rebuild it. This is actually for a save file that Jinx Jupiter is doing. I'm sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong. So I wanted to show you the before pictures. So let's get into the building. I wasn't originally going to rebuild the whole thing, I was just going to reframe the main build, but I had a really bad glitch with the lot. I couldn't place anything, I couldn't get rid of walls, it wouldn't let me put new walls in, I couldn't put a roof on, I would say ceiling then. It literally glitched out on me. I was like okay, and then all of a sudden my game crashed, and that never happens for me. So I'm thinking that the lock got stuck and confused somehow. So I had to back out the game, and I was like, I'm not messing around with that again for the game to crash. So I decided that I would just bulldoze the library and rebuild it from bottom up. So that is why we are here. I was originally going to do it red, then I changed my mind when I saw these pillars and decided I needed it blue, and then I ended up changing it red again anyway. Which you will see very soon. I didn't have a particular floor plan in mind when starting to build this. I sort of just went with the flow as and when I was going, and I wanted to sort of make it similar to those on the right, although I do want to rebuild those as well. Now I want to say thank you to Krystal Gamer. I've been watching a lot of her videos and getting a lot of creativity ideas from her. It's her fault that I'm currently building a roof book, because she has I don't think she did it in one of her videos, but she has been teaching me from her videos a lot of tips and tricks, and I have watched every single one of her videos. I binge watched it for about 3 maybe 4 weeks. So, and she's taught me a lot of things, and I have said that to her, and she's very flattered by that. But yeah, this came from the idea of watching one of Krystal Gamer's roofing thingies, and I was kind of like, how can I make this look like a proper true library without sticking some random item on the front? And I came up with the roof. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I think for me it's very creative. When we get to the cinematic tour at the end, you will notice that the roof comes through the ceiling. I didn't know, and I didn't think to check, and I wasn't going back to sort that goddamn thing out. It wasn't happening. So pretend when we get through to the tour that it isn't there. Okay. I've also done something new with the jump cuts that you used to see. I have tried to do them as a transition instead of just jumps. So I would love some feedback as to how they look. Do they look better? Is it worse? Just let me know. That's all I want. Just let me know what you think between the jump cuts. It won't be like a thud anymore, because I feel like it used to be like a thud into the next scene. It's more a little bit smoother now, so I'd love some feedback on that, please, if you don't mind, in the comments. So in the Sims universe then, on Tuesday we had the new patch ready for Get Famous. You know what I did? I came on, I updated the game, and I didn't touch it. I had to come and finish this off. So I was like, come on, I want to do this build before I get distracted by doing all the other new things. And then I decided I should really get down to editing this video so that it can be ready for Thursday. So I didn't touch the whole thing at all. Now this flag that I'm putting up on the front, this is why the build ended up going red. I was like, why does it have to be red? I changed it. So here we go. This is me changing it to red, but never mind. And I never thought to change out the columns for the first ones that I wanted. It just didn't cross my mind to do it, so that didn't happen, but it does look pretty cool. Now the roofing at the top, you probably noticed that there's a square built in. There is. I put in dance floors to make like a skylight over one of the back outdoor decking area sort of things. And this little idea, this is just like a information board of what's happening at the library on what days sort of thing. Yes, I know the menus from down out, but never mind, that doesn't matter. Ignore that. Pretend it's an information board for the library, okay? And I love this little banner. I thought it was a nice little touch to it. So now you're gonna see all the building stuff. Not building, decorating. Ignore me temporarily. So this is the main entrance then, where you obviously come and get all your information and numbers that you need. And you come in and find all the new stuff. Now you're probably gonna ask me why I'm doing this. I pretend that it's like a donation space. In our real life library, we get to take and donate food, books and toys and anything like that for our community, to either give to those that are struggling or just to give back basically. So I made it as like it's a donation space. I love this reception area, it's so cool. I wanted all of them on. I was like, no, don't go overboard, just keep it simple. And this sign was getting on my nerves, it would not stay. It just kept rotating itself. But I'm glad I opened the debug items to get all these books to put them on show, because I think it's a really nice display. And I don't know why I picked corner pieces for this. I should have just picked normal tops that I'm already using. My brain said no, apparently. So, and then I wanted the pretend certificates for the library and stuff. And then you're going to see quite a lot of different things on the walls. Some of them are either actually pictures, or we're going to pretend that they're actually artwork pieces. So for the art classes, because you can come here and do art classes, chess classes, the children can come and do their own little thing. There's computers, so you could do IT classes, computer classes, whatever you want to do on a computer, and maybe learning to edit or do YouTube. I've just realised that I'm sniffling a lot in this video, so I want to apologise for that, because I am trying not to, but the more I try not to, the more I end up doing it. So it's not going to plan. I love this little area I made for the kids. Only thing is, when I put the library on play to visit with a sim to do the cinematics and stuff, all the adults were in there reading all the toddler books, but there were no children. And I'm like, what is happening? Why are they all in there? Please stop it. I never tried with the gate if you can lock it for adults or anything, but yeah, I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. I don't remember if they're actually in the cinematic with them all being in there. If they are, you can laugh. Obviously you'll find out at the end. These are the quick little bathrooms. I did the bathrooms and then I was like, oh, babies need to go to the toilet too. So I was like, where am I going to put the potties in here? So I sort of had to do it like this, but they are simple, pretty, and obviously two of them are different due to the fact of the windows or the positioning was off. Now onto the first deck here, the chess tables. This is so awesome. I was like, a lot of people like to be outside where they play chess, but I wanted them to be covered up because of seasons. So I sort of did this, and then I wanted it to be a little bit more private for them. So they can still be outside, but the chess tables are privately hidden. I love how I came up with this. I don't know what actually happened in my head when I did this. I was like, I need some open space, and then I went, ooh, them chandelier lights, I must use them. So yeah, that can happen. I did this little seating space for a little relaxing for some people that just want to come here and just sit and do absolutely nothing, but they just don't want to be at home. There are 2 fireplaces in the build if you haven't quite noticed yet. I don't know if any of the sims will use them, but I wanted to put them in as a comfort, you can come here and sit by a fire relaxing thing, because it's a community place. So maybe you just come out the rain and you're like, oh my god, I'm so cold. So yeah, that's what basically and then I kept changing my mind about this space a lot. And then I was like, how can I make it so it's not closed off by walls but more private, and they've got their own like little mini individual spaces. And I came up with this idea because of all the blues. I don't know why I wanted to do blue on the inside. I think it's because I was going to do blue on the outside until I found that flag. So that happened. Now onto the art decking, easel decking, sorry, to do the art lessons. A lot of people like to do art outside, so I thought I'd put those there. Some rugs for comfort under the computers. But I do love this library, better than my last library I did that ages ago, way back before I even did voiceovers and knew a lot about the game. Here we go with the first lot of cinematic. I haven't done cinematics in a long while, so I had to Google it, but don't tell everybody. I was like, I know it's so simple how to do them, but I literally couldn't remember. And all it was control and pick a number between 5 and 0 to set a state camera point. So I was like, oh, that easy? Okay, cool, great, found it. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the viewpoints. I did try and get the very best points that I could, as well as in live mode, so that the Sims were moving and the library was being used. Bathroom view there. Now over to the toddler space. Look, all the grown-ups are in there. What are they doing? I was like, get out of here. There's the rooster. You cannot see. They are not there, okay? You have to pretend. This is just an outdoor relaxing space outside on the front. I didn't want to do too much for the visual front of it, so I did that little space. And I love this area, how it's separated for them. I think it's really cool how I managed to come up with that. I don't know how I did. I just sort of came up with what can I use. There's the dance floors for the ceiling to check out for them to see. I want to go in live mode and see how that works weather-wise. Oh, that piece there with the fireplace. I had to wait for the sim I took to the lot to move because they were napping on the sofa. I was like, get out of here. And view from the back of the outside of the lot then. And then I almost forgot to put some cinematic in for this space, but I didn't. And then this is the main entrance view where you're coming in. Oh, hi there, welcome to the library. And then I wanted to do a overview as well. So I want to thank you guys for coming out today and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me some feedback with the editing transition scenes. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.